Good morning, Alan, and hello, everyone else. Welcome to TARDIS Spider. I'm Terry, and today we're going to look at The Pirate Planet. Now, it is considered a comedy by many, but there's more under the surface. So let's look at The Pirate Planet and dig under the surface. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. And now, The Pirate Planet. The Pirate Planet, a Douglas Adams script, yet not that popular of a story. This is unfair. The mix of Adams and Baker does not fail to entertain us with a smile. With 40 plus years since its broadcast, I find it most amusing that head of serials Graham McDonald objects to this story for being too excessive in its humor, which one might say is problematic, as Adams was pursuing more humorous scripts like this in response to the Mary Whitehouse inspired edict not to do as much horror. Yet, to read The Pirate Planet as a comedy, you are missing what is going on here. There are serious issues lurking underneath the humor. Adams is doing a story on drug addiction. Yeah, I caught you off guard with that. Queen Xanthia is the central figure in this exploration of drug addiction. The Queen is suspended in the final moments of her life, needing more and more power, i.e., drugs, to maintain her current state or level of existence. A parallel to the way drug addicts need more and more of the drug to maintain their current state or level of existence. Yes, this line of the story between what is happening on screen and drug use is toned down, with it not being quite clear that the Queen is effectively a drug addict. I would like to note that even the name of the planet, Xanac, sounds similar to a popular abused drug. So instead, what they ask us to look at through this story is a small amount of evil justifiable in the name of the greater good? This theme runs throughout the story. Consider this: the people of Xanac asking the doctor not to get involved. Don't disturb things. Things are good. The planet prospers. People are relatively happy, other than the Mentiads, a low level psychic group wandering the countryside. This is a society resisting the doctor's intrusion. Things are good. From their perspective, a good reason to resist. Without the key to time mystery, there is nothing really to drive this story yet. Yet, this is not Calufrax. The TARDIS will often land in the wrong place or time, so it will take time for Zanuck to become a planet that the Doctor will interfere with. But the Captain will bring the Doctor into the affairs of Zanuck, and at the same time, his over the top, blusterous, pompous performance is a scene stealing dynamo. And this is where the alleged excessive humor enters the story. Douglas Adams would complain the actors saw this as an Adams comedy, deciding to do over the top performances and funny voices, with Bruce Purchase's Captain being the most obvious offender. Yet maybe Adams is somewhat off of point on that. The Captain's scene devouring is a perfect accompaniment in a story that will feature an evil robotic parrot that will do battle with our hero robotic dog. So let us be honest. A lot of this story is just silly. Silly down to using Chris Craft style family boats as props for flying. But the silliness in this story sets up one of the best shifts in tone that the series will ever manage. Between the overtly and maybe even excessive comedic texture of this world and the lack of an immediate threat, the viewer is lulled into a sense of complacency, only for it to twist into seriousness. The first twist begins with the Doctor's sputtering outrage at the plans of our captain, when he is asked if he appreciates the engineering behind the pirate planet Xanac. Appreciate it? You commit mass destruction and murder on a scale that is almost inconceivable, and you ask me to appreciate it? For Baker's Doctor, it has been a long time since he would take such an obvious moralistic stand. Typically, Baker's rhetorical weapon against evil is dismissal. Here he is simmering with rage with his condemnation of the moral obscenity of Xanax's genocidal existence, and it is nothing like we have seen from him. A brilliant contrast to one of the silliest stories is to give us the most furious reaction to date for the Doctor. A second twist. This will come at the start of episode 4 with the resolution of episode 3's cliffhanger, where the Doctor is being forced to walk the plank. Some context. Over the course of time we spend on the bridge, there is a slow and relentless move to the forefront by a quiet, unassuming female. She first appears in the second episode as some sort of servant assistant to the captain, drawing little attention to herself. Yet quietly, she will rise to the forefront, and by the end of episode 3, we know she is one of the primary, if not the primary antagonist of the story. The twist. The Doctor will calmly stride into the room, a room from which he has just fallen to his death, revealing that it was just a hologram of the Doctor that had fallen to its death. But the remarkable part of the resolution is the reveal that the quiet female assistant, too, is a hologram. She is the hologramic projection of Queen Xanthia and the destruction of planets and even sometimes worlds that are consumed just for her. With worlds, I do mean planets with life. This revelation will completely reconfigure the viewer's understanding. Before this moment, we thought the captain was in charge of this ship, the pirate planet. Quickly, it becomes clear the captain is enslaved to this queen who has tortured him into obedience, but he has quietly planned her downfall. Things escalate even more as the Doctor puts the TARDIS itself at risk for destruction to stop Queen Zanuck from obtaining her next victim. Just as things reach what may be a bad ending, another twist. From trying to pit the TARDIS against a planet to foil Queen Xanthia, to just throwing a wrench into things to win the day. Just as the scale becomes epic, the power of the mundane reasserts itself. Oh, the key to time. It's there. I just don't think I want to say where, just in case this story is new for you. But to me, so far, the key to time has been a little disappointing. It is just padding the running time in these stories. Maybe that will change. This was only the second story of the season. But what we were given was a quiet message about addiction, wrapped in a comedic story. So enjoy your journeys through time and space. Enjoy Doctor Who. And I will see all of you again soon.